morning, year three. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, that you actually rested and played and did some nice stuff. I really miss you. It's the beginning of a new week. And yes, we should not be negative. I just stand up in the mornings and I have the idea in my head that every day that I'm coming to school and I do my work is the day closer to when we can be together. So see it that way and not focusing just on the negative stuff. Okay, so we're going to do phonics again. But before I'm going to give you the words or go through the meanings of the words that we planned for this week, we are done with the revision for now, just for your information. So I just want to quickly recap on some of the suffixes that we use so that you guys can see how it all fits together. Now, if I look at the word care, I can say I care for my brother. I take care when I do my schoolwork. Um, I my mom care for me. I care for my pets. That means you look out to make sure they are safe, they have food and water and everything needed. Now, if I add the word for, the suffix behind careful. Now, the full means you have a lot of that. So when you are careful, means you do take care, but careful is the way that you take care is very special. You are very careful when you handle a small little puppy. You are careful when you have to vacuum, maybe to help mommy not to bump into something that you can break. So immediately the word change. I can say you are careless. Careless. Now, less means you do not have care. Okay? That means now you were careless when you were riding your bicycle, so you bumped into somebody. You were careless when you picked up the little puppy and you let it drop. You were careless with your schoolwork and you handed in messy work. So you get it? It's actually, I don't want to say it's the opposite, but careful means you have a lot of care. And careless means you don't actually care. Okay, so careful. Then I can even, I should have started a little bit further ahead. I can say carelessness. Now, all the previous ones are adjectives. She's a careful person. Sometimes it can be an adverb, but carelessness is now a noun. Carelessness means to be careless as one of the characteristics of a person is not a good thing. That means everybody knows you as someone who doesn't care. So carelessness is not something that you need to be proud of. Carefulness is a very good virtue. It's something that people can commend you on and say, well done, you are taking so much care of this little sister of yours, or you are always so careful. I appreciate your carefulness. So as soon as I put the ness suffix at the back, I'm changing it now into a noun. You cannot say careness, okay? But can you see, if you look at the word, the blue one is actually my root word. That's where everything started. And I can say be careful. Do not be careless. Your carelessness will cause danger. But all of them, if I take the suffixes, prefixes, and everything that I put around it away, I have the core word care. Okay, and that's what suffixes do. They take a root word, I put it at the back, and I change the meaning totally. So, I think when we went through this, you guys must have guessed that the one that we're going to do this week is ness. So, I'm just quickly going to go through the meanings of the words. Oh my goodness, I made a spelling mistake. Sorry, guys. All right, cloudless. Now just look at cloud first. You know, when there's clouds in the sky, we barely see clouds. We have this whole kind of dome over Walvis Bay. At the moment, with the east weather, everything is totally filled up with brown dust. So we have a cloudless morning. Cloud means there are no clouds. Um, harm, harm is when I harm somebody. If you cause harm, it means you hurt somebody. It can be hurtful, but harmless is when I um, say, "Oh, don't worry, you can pat the dog. He's harmless. That means he's not going to cause you any harm. He's not going to hurt you in any way." Then speech is when you are able to talk. So if I say you are speechless, that means it's like jaw dropping. You are so amazed with this gift that mom and daddy brought you, you were speechless. Or even the wonderful marks that some of you guys got. Your parents must have been speechless when they saw how well you did. Now, this is something I've told you guys many times that Mrs. De Bruyne is struggling with. I struggle of sleepless, actually sleeplessness. That means I struggle to sleep. So you guys love to sleep, but if you couldn't sleep, you were sleepless. Sometimes worries and problems make moms and dads being sleepless, and you can't sleep because you worry too much. Now this is something I don't want any of you to experience or to feel is worthless. You are all worth something. You are all special in your own way. And if you think you are worthless, that means you don't have any value for anybody, and that's so not true. So I hope none of you feel worthless. That means you don't have any value in this world. In my class, you are so worthy and so valuable. So worthless, we're going to skip that word in our vocabulary in this class. Okay, now pain. People who get sick do have pain. But if you go to the doctor and you have to get an injection, maybe you have to go to the dentist like Nina had to go. Someone else also went to the hospital. Sorry, suddenly I lose that name. Anyway, but painless means your mommy will say, don't worry, it will be painless. You won't feel any pain. Okay, now maybe you wanted to help mom prepare some food and you thought you did a marvelous job, and the moment you take a spoon, it's tasteless. It doesn't taste as yummy as mommy's food, so it's tasteless. Or sometimes you have to drink medicine and the medicine doesn't taste like anything, so you don't need to worry about that. I know Nyasha doesn't like to take medicine, so if the medicine is tasteless, then you don't need to worry about any funny taste in your mouth. I know as we are going through this challenging times, you sometimes wish you can help your parents, or your parents wish that everything will go back to normal. They feel helpless. They cannot help. Now, we in the school also feel helpless because we give you lessons and we send videos and we talk to you guys, but we feel helpless because we can't sit next to you and help you individually to understand the work. So we feel helpless. As long as you guys don't feel helpless. Okay, and the one that I used was careless. We have to take care. If you are without any care, that means you are careless. And I think I did all of them. There's many more that you guys can think of. You can say homeless, um, waterless, sanitizer. There's so many words. So as you go along during this week and you come across some of them, remind yourself, go and look for the root word in each of these words. Then less is only a suffix that we add at the back to explain that I don't have it, it's without it. All right, I hope you have a problemless, problemless day. I don't think that word exists. And guys, practice every single day and we write our quiz on Friday. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.